What's up guys, Django Fett here, and welcome to another Fett Talk episode. Last episode I talked about, what the hell did I talk about? Oh, the Nintendo Switch. I always talk about different things for these Fett Talks episodes, so the second episode I want to talk about is Samurai Jack. So the reason I'm doing this is because I don't have the time to do a proper review of the entire series, as well as review the comic series, which I heard is really good as well. So I'm trying to rewatch the whole series as well as read the comics. I'm gonna stop watching Samurai 7. I was watching that for a while, but now Samurai Jack came out because there was a new trailer and it was freaking awesome. I can't do a review, so I'm just doing this in the meantime. So I want to talk about Samurai Jack because I honestly think Samurai Jack is my favorite cartoon of all time. I love this freaking thing so much. It actually first released in 2001 to 2004, and now after 13 years, we finally get a conclusion to this epic series. So we've been waiting for a while. I actually heard the comic series actually has events after the series, like after the TV series. I don't think it had a fulfilling ending. It didn't have a proper ending, but this actually, the new series, the new season that's coming out, season 5 on Cartoon Network, is going to be 50 years after the events of what happened at the end of season 4. I think just branching out the comic series, it would make perfect sense in continuity. From what I'm hearing, I think it would make sense. But anyway, now season 5 is releasing March 11th at 11 p.m., which is really late for me, but it's actually on a Saturday. So I'll try to do my best to show my support. I think it's important that if you're a Samurai Jack fan or you love the old school cartoons, I think it's important that us as a fan base come together and show our support, really show our support for the classic Samurai Jack series as well as the old cartoon series, because it would really speak out to the network and show we want cartoons like this, not this god-awful shit that we get nowadays. I stopped watching cartoons years ago because of shit like this. But with Samurai Jack, with it returning, we need to stand up and watch every single episode and show like a huge number margin. Just show off that the network that we want more of this. This is what we want. I just want to see a fulfilling ending, that's all I want, but I would love to see everybody show their support and support this series, as well as show off the network. So I remember watching this as a kid, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I didn't like it. I thought it was very boring at the time, but then I watched it like 2-3 years ago as a young man, no, as an old man depending on your definition, and I'll be damned, I loved it. I couldn't stop watching it, and I loved every single moment. As an older man, I totally got it, because as a kid, I wanted action right away and wasn't very patient. It took some time for it to set up for each episode, but that was the beauty of it. It showed you these beautiful worlds, all hand-drawn, slowly set it up the story for each episode. But looking at it now, every episode is so unique and different and amazing in its own right. The writing is just grade A+ material. It's phenomenal. Jenny D. Tartakovsky actually wrote, produced, and directed this show, and as well as providing a little bit of art direction as well. If you'll notice the things that he creates, you'll notice a similar type of art style. He also created many shows like Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, and Star Wars The Clone Wars series, The Good Show, and many more. So anything this guy touches turns into freaking gold. So I have utter faith, like full-on faith, that this new season is going to be freaking epic. And it's actually going to just be 10 episodes instead of the previous, I think it was like 20-something episodes per season, I think. I'm not sure. But I have to rewatch that series. I'm going to reread the comics too. I'm excited as hell. I am super excited for Samurai Jack. I'm a big fan of the series. If you haven't gotten to Samurai Jack, please do yourself a favor and watch this series. It's absolutely epic. Man, I just can't properly explain this series because it's set in the future, but it's like the samurai who battles against this evil demon, but he eventually is sent to the future, and he's trying to get back to the past, but he's just stuck in the future, and he tries to do everything in his part to destroy Aku's power in the future. Aku is the evil guy. And the guy who actually voiced as Aku actually voiced as the uncle in the Avatar series. Unfortunately, he passed away, and he's one of the... he was just so great. He was really great as Aku. Very memorable voice as soon as you hear it. I'm super excited to see just a final ending. It's been in development hell for a while for Samurai Jack, but after 13 freaking years, we can finally get an end to the series, and I'm super excited, man. I can't wait to see what happens. And just from seeing what the trailer offered, we finally got a trailer instead of just a little clip. This year, it's finally coming out, and it looks dark and brutal. It looks like a dark Samurai Jack series. Like, it's got blood, and it looks really violent. And from what I'm reading, it actually has Jack not actually just only killing robots, but at a point, he actually kills a human. So that's something we haven't seen before in a Samurai Jack series. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a really dark series. I want to see a great ending. I want to see just it finally ending with the series. Hopefully he goes off into the sunset and actually lives a good life in the past. Goes back in the past and lives a good life instead of just dying. I think that would be really tragic. I don't think it would do the character justice, in my opinion. But I'm excited to see it nonetheless. It's going to be 10 episodes. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be violent. It's going to be a great conclusion to the series. So this was just a coincidental episode with the new season coming out pretty shortly, the first episode. So I just figured I might as well talk about it. So if you have seen Samurai Jack, let me know in the comment section. Tell me what you think of the show overall. And are you excited for the new season? Let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to please like this video and subscribe to my channel, Django Fett. And I'll see you guys on the next Fett Talk series, which will come out in April. And I'll have plenty to talk about because there's jack shit in April. Though there's a Bill Nye show, which I've heard about, which I am excited for. I am excited for Bill Nye. I like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching or hearing what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you're not watching the gameplay. But thank you guys so much, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Django Fett, and I'll see you guys on the next Fett Talk episode. Peace!